Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Haven't talked in a little bit. What? Can I get a better signal? This is all I got. So many notifications. What is up, everybody? I know I'm upside down right now. I will change that once I pull over, and I can adjust that. But anyways, here we are, and you can see the GoPro information on there, but that's all right. We're heading out to a storm right now. It is a marginal day here in Minnesota, and don't expect much. Maybe some structure, maybe some hail. Looks like the storm might have some hail on it right now, but these storms are kind of dying off, so we'll see if we even get on anything today. So it's going to be interesting. Currently en route to Buffalo, Minnesota. Whoops. That's the radar right there in the bottom left. That's the little storm we're going to. It's right over Waverly, Minnesota. Oh, this just turns on. So we will see what kind of action we get into. I can make the sound better in a little bit, but we will go for this now with the lav mic. So we do got some bubbling cumulus out there. Hello, hello, and welcome. Just a marginal risk today. Just got off of work and wanted to chase. And you never know what you're going to see. So we'll be on a storm in about 15 minutes time. There is some pretty cool towers going up, some good contrasting towers against the blue sky. So it's been a beautiful week here in Minnesota. But now finally getting a little bit of some storm action. Just a marginal risk. The Storm Prediction Center just put out a mesoscale discussion a little bit ago, just stating that there was a corridor for the strongest storms, kind of just in central Minnesota, kind of from the west of the Twin Cities all the way up towards the border. So just a little thin blob in the middle. I don't know if you can see that on the that's looking in front of us. That's looking behind us. That GoPro has way better color. I might need to adjust the color for the front camera because that just looks dull and boring. So we're right underneath the storm right now, which is where it's kind of dark, and it's having a overshooting top above us. Is my radar updated? Yeah, looks to be. But we're just heading out to Buffalo. Don't have the chat up yet or anything, so if you are here, welcome and hello. Don't expect too much for great storms today, but we'll see what we can find in my lovely home state of Minnesota. Tornado warning just went out for Prowers County in Colorado. So we're only about 12 hours away from that one. Yep. Oh well. We'll get on the next one. And a severe thunderstorm watch just went out for Colorado and Kansas and Nebraska. This person doing a bypass or a turn? Okay. Nice new road here. That's looking behind us. Yeah, you can kind of see that's kind of our storm right back there that's coming towards us. It's going to be behind these trees. It's going to have a little bit of trees. We'll see if this storm dies off. Do have one lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolts on radar right now. So there is a little bit of lightning, so if we can get some bolts, some cloud to grounds, that would be sweet. That would be a big win. But yeah, just got off of work and decided to take a look at these storms over here. Haven't really had any storms close to Minnesota recently, so it feels good to get a little something. The storm might be a little elevated, and they're kind of dying off pretty quick, so might be just a rain shower. We will see. Fresh oil, loose rock. Nice. Yep, that's our storm right there. I think there's a little smudge on my windshield that you're probably seeing. And we'll see if this storm does anything. It does have getting a few more bolts now down, or at least on radar. This is the healthiest storm in this vicinity right now. There is some severe warning storms. At least there were severe. Yeah, there's still a couple severe warning storms. Maybe one severe warning. Or those, oh, there's special weather statements. They were severe warned, I believe. Now they're just special weather statements. That's our storm right there. We'll see how long it lasts. The storms in front of it were kind of dying off. That's looking behind us. Nice blue sky. But there's our storm. See the rain curtains on the right. It's moving towards us, so we're looking at it from the front. There's a little bit of foliage and trees out here, so the view gets obstructed occasionally, but that's all right. We're almost to the lovely town of Buffalo. I'm gonna have to see where. There's a north-south road that we can kind of just parallel the storm. I think we'll go right here. How do we get there? Take this next left up here. We don't really want to get in the rain, and we want to see if we can catch some of these lightning bolts. Decent cluster out towards the front of this storm right now. I don't know if I have lightning data on, but that's the little storm on the left that we're targeting. Whoops, definitely clicked forward pan. But that is our storm. Got some light rays coming through. At this roundabout here, we will take her south. stop. Roundabout successfully navigated. That's our little rain cell right there. Our little rain producer. We'll go get in a position over here to kind of watch it come in and see how it develops, and then take a look at the backside. There is a storm behind it that is that's starting to look good, but this is the current storm that we're looking at, probably the beefiest one out here. I do want to look at this thing from the back side, though. And even look at LCL heights, which just indicates how high a storm base is going to be. And it'll tell you if their storms are going to be elevated or if they're going to be like more surface based, closer to the ground. I assume these are going to be elevated, but you never know. Ooh, observed tornado in Colorado. That'll be interesting to see. Just waiting to cross this road here. We have a stop and they do not. Someone should go. Alright. Might get clipped by a little bit of rain on this edge, but it does look like there's a little bit of hail in there possibly. Might have to sample that. Like a nice clean look on the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Might pull off, see if there's a farm road up here. There's not too many pull-offs. I'm still pretty close to the Twin Cities in Minnesota. So there's not too many roads. This isn't like gridded Iowa. Oh, there's a golf course over here. We're gonna go over there so we can get a better view of this storm. Uh-oh, first raindrop. Do you have a light beam coming down right in front of us? Uh-oh, raindrops. Yeah, we might get clipped by a little bit of the rain. Is this the golf course, or what it says it is? This is it. Wow. There's nothing there. Well, we'll go up to this intersection. Trees out here. I don't know if this is a main road or not. I'm just gonna try to get up top here. Right here. And just sit up here. For a second. Love a good farm pullout. We'll wait here for a second. Got to make sure that everything's good to go. Just where's my focus? Am I a manual focus? Come on. Why can't I focus? Oh, there we go. Is this on manual focus? No, it's on auto. That's why. Do not want it on autofocus. Sorry about this. Trying to nail focus for anything that is something. Oh man, come on. Why are you not letting me focus? Oh, there we go. Man, that was really, really in there. Okay. So this is the leading edge of the storm. Kind of cool. Kind of got a little bit of, kind of got some towers up there. Oh, bug guts. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's looking up into the storm in front of it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Got a pop out chat. Yeah, I'm not up towards Bemidji. Down by Buffalo, by the Twin Cities. There's another cell to the south of it that's looking stronger too. Might get a little bit of rain. Might move to the other side of this storm. Yeah, Minnesota, we were doing good on the drought with all the snow, and then the rain just kind of got dry and got hot, but hopefully it picks back up and we at least get some rain. We should get tonight and tomorrow. All right. I think we're going to try to get to the other side of this storm. We got to look at road options. So that's the base. That's kind of looking right up at it, and that's the rain. So it's coming towards us, and I want to get on the other side of it. I'm going to look at road options, and then for letting it kind of pass us by, and we're just happen to be on the perfect spot. We have Buffalo Lake up here. We might want to just go on the other side of Buffalo Lake and kind of wait for it to pass. I think we're going to do that. We're going to get into the rain a little bit. And we're going to go through the city of Buffalo to get on the other side of it, because then we will be in a better position. Hope everybody's having a good evening on this, what is it, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday evening? Tuesday evening. I know I am. Seeing some storms in Minnesota. Haven't seen that in a while. So that's the front of our storms right there. Do we drive through the rain to the other side? This is going to be the cell. We're going to have to go up through Monticello too, which that might take some time. setting everything up. Still rainy out. Just setting up another, kind of testing out some new internet configurations to help with that. So give me 1 second. I just got to connect to something. Validating settings, and we should be good now. Alright, now we're running Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T for our internet, which is awesome. Alright, we gotta get on the other side of this thing. We just gotta make a decision on how we're gonna do it. A special weather statement has been put out by the National Weather Service of the Twin Cities for 30-mile-per-hour wind and possibly some nickel-sized hail. Wow. Crazy. Let's go intercept this thing. Let's go see if we can find that nickel-sized hail. Clear, clear. Oh, what happened? My face cam died, but that's all right. So that is the current storm we were on. That is looking behind us. I should have adjusted that up, but I'll get it when it's not in the rain. I know you like looking at the radar, so there she be. I do too. If you want to see the backside of the storm, this is definitely the stronger, one of the more stronger storms right now around. Eventually we'll get a camera on top that spins around and does backflips. Hopefully the rain isn't too loud. I should put on my lav mic, but no time right now. We got to intercept some hail. With the triple banded connection, we shouldn't run into issues dropping connection in the hail. You never know. If there's a lot of hail, sometimes you can't get a single piece of signal out. Clear, clear. Let's rock and roll. That's the storm. That's what we're going into. That's where the hail is. We got a little reverse hook right now. Gotta go through another roundabout. Hold on to your pre-snack, your dinner pre-snack. Your pre-snack before dinner? I don't know what it is. I had granola bars, so those were good. Oh, got one car coming. I could flip on, gonna have to turn on our lights for safety. Lights are on. And here we go. Good rain curtain right there. We're gonna punch it through. We're gonna actually go into it, let it pass, and then, yeah. So hold on. We'll see if we can find some nickel-sized hail and confirm that it has nickel-sized hail. All right, so we're gonna be in a little bit of a, rain's gonna let up a little bit, and then it'll get way more intense in a little bit. This is by Buffalo. Buffalo, Minnesota, just outside the Twin Cities. This is as good as we got today. This is as good as we got today. But we gotta get to the other side of the storm right now. There's that, come on, zoom out. So that's our storm, kind of getting clustered by some other storms, but we're on that storm with the box around it. That's just a special warning. There's nothing behind us, not too much to see. We're just going to cut across Buffalo here. Don't know if we'll make the screen. It's going to be questionable. Yeah, definitely not making it. There's our storm that we're on. Yep, northwest of the Twin Cities. We'll see if this kind of congeals into a little line, these storms here, or if they say more singular. Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, we're getting hail. We're getting hail. We are sampling the hail. Can confirm. Hail. Well, it's not going to focus, but there was a couple pieces of hail. You can trust me. Still getting hail. Little pieces of hail. Oh gosh, we have a train coming now in the lane we're turning. Oh my gosh. Well, looks like we're going to be sampling hail right here. I got chat up now. I only read it when I'm stopped though. And we might be stopped for a little bit because we got this awesome train going by right now. Love to see that. Love to see that when we're storm chasing. But this storm's not anything crazy. If there's like a tornado on the other side, then I might have been like, oh man, bummer. But yeah, the rate of the hail falling is very, very, very slow. But we're not where the main hail core really is, but it's probably not getting too much bigger than what we just experienced for 5 seconds. At least this train is moving pretty fast. We are currently in Buffalo, Minnesota. It does say it on the radar. Actually, I don't even know if Buffalo's there, but you can see the surrounding towns. Still working on getting the GPS working on that, but it's kind of a tricky situation with bonded internet. I guess my GPS is telling me I could have went straight here, but I still need to take a left. This train can't be too much longer, right? And there's a lot of traffic passing me, so. Yep, Otter Tail County. Severe thunderstorm warning. Not close to that. Yeah, these storms are popping up right now and are gonna make. I think they're all gonna congeal into a little line. Man, this is a long light. Hopefully we get like priority. Well, good news is, by the time we cross this, we'll be on the backside of this storm. So that's a positive. If we keep being in the rain, I will put on my lav mics so you don't hear so much of the rain, because it is kind of annoying. Oh my gosh, we got a green arrow. Come on everybody, let's go. There's only like 2 other cars behind me. Oh yeah, no train. Oh, beautiful. This rain will be good for this section of Minnesota though. That's looking behind us. Got a big raindrop on it. Raindrop. Going through a nice residential town in Buffalo, Minnesota. These storms are becoming a bit of a mess. I'm seeing less lightning now as well. There's definitely more storms popping around my main storm. But that's alright, we might catch the tail end one. This could, I'm kind of expecting this to form into a line and then slowly move northeast as the evening goes on, but in a couple of hours the severe threat will dissipate. Oh, got a little puddle action. A little hydroplane on the front right wheel. You gotta watch out for that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the rain sound. I know it's super annoying. Here is Buffalo Lake. Fabulous lake in Buffalo, Minnesota. Named after the town, or the town is named after it. I do not know, but one or the other. So we're going to go on the north side of Buffalo Lake for the sake of being on the north side of it. Stop sign. I'll clear left. Oh, there's some chop out there. Is there a park or something? I want to go along the lake. I want to show you. There's some whitecaps out there. Ah, not this one, not this one. There's some whitecaps on the lake. If we ever make it through this light now. I will make it through eventually. Rain is going to be letting up and we'll be in a little bit of a lull in a second. Oh, 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 little hail drops. Little hail drops. Getting a little bit of hail. See if we can add some dents. I'm just kidding. This hail is not going to add any dents to my truck. It's too small. I do want to show you the lake though. Oh, that was a decent sizer. This is taking me along the lake shore, but the only issue is there's nowhere to pull off. So, yeah, decent waves. Oh yeah, look at those waves coming in. Decent. All right, let's get out of this rain. Buffalo Lake. When will the rain end? Trying to look. We got a big raindrop on the back side of us. On the back camera. It's our current radar. A little bit of water in the shoulder. trying to get on the other side of Buffalo Lake. Lake's filling up right now. Get out of this rain. I might have to drop south a touch just to get out of it a little bit quicker. Looks like no good road south. Well, obviously the lake's south. Geez, it's getting heavier again. Oh, we're getting a little bit of hail now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's pull off and document this. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, you can hear it splacking. Dumb focus, come on. Hopefully you can see the hail and hear it. Taking a video right now. Coming down. Wow. Look at that. This is what I wanted to sample. Hopefully it's not too loud. A little bit of hail down there in the grass still. Decent size. Decent size. I wouldn't say quarter, but definitely maybe a nickel. Maybe a nickel on some pieces. You can see it sitting there on the hood. Some of the bigger pieces. Good evening. Thanks for subscribing, Mo Hunter. Means a lot. Sampled a little bit of hail. Oh, we got cars. We got cars taking shelter underneath the trees. I definitely pulled out into the open. Ooh, it's warm now. It is warm. Or cool. It's cool behind here. What am I trying to say? Getting a little bit of fog. Oh yeah. I'm gonna just tweet out really quick at the National Weather Service. Try to clear some of this fog out. What's up with my hazards? What the heck? Oh, my blinker was on. That's embarrassing. Just tweeting at the National Weather Service really quick. Nickel-sized hail. Oh, there's some thunder. All right, I gotta look at radar again. What is happening with this storm? We're on the backside, but now another storm is forming south of that one. And I think we're gonna have to get out over there. So let's move down there. Let me take a look at these roads. Definitely gonna go and take this road. We want to get on the southern storm. So let's go right here. That's a good route. We got a good north-south road up ahead. And let's take it. Watching from Texas, there's a lot of storms down in, that have been down in Texas, New Mexico area. Let me make sure everything's stable after that hail intercept. Get this back to infinite. Okay, let's get some air moving. No cars are coming. Hopefully we're not stuck. Nope, we're good. No cars are coming. There's some hail fog. There's a little bit of hail fog. I know we've been. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see some more storm chasing content and just adventure content too. Like to travel around. Uh-oh, lost signal. Hopefully the stream stays up. What's happening, Speedify? Why did we drop? Okay, looks like we regained connection, which is good. It's just me today, solo chasing. This isn't too bad. I'm gonna take a left here, get on a good road. More rain. This is behind the storm. I might pull off right here to get a look at this because this camera is so wet. Is there a good road up here to pull off on? I want to take a look behind us really quick before we go on the backside of this other storm, but I don't know if there's a good road to pull off on. This one looks decent. Little farm road right here. Maybe we can look into the eyes of this storm. Oh yeah, definitely elevated, but glad we got some hail sampling done. So that was good. Just gonna pull into this other farm pull out. One of these days I'm gonna get in trouble for doing this and get stuck in the dirt. So this is the backside of a marginal storm. Thank you so much, Mo Hunter, for the sticker. Really appreciate it. Keeps the stream going. I'd be out here with or without donations, but they do help. So thank you. But yeah, this is the back of the storm. Pretty beautiful, actually. Got a nice rain shaft in there, elevated, not too much instability. But it is, yeah. We are going to get overtaken by some more rain in a second, though. These storms are kind of merging together and getting well, I'm gonna go wipe off that camera really quick in the back. You guys make sure this storm doesn't come back at us and somehow hail on us again. Oh, it's starting to rain again. It is starting to rain again. Starting to rain. They're starting to kind of merge together behind us and just be a little bit too unorganized to really do anything, but you never know. Do we follow these storms? Oh, it's a tough call. And there's more storms coming to the south behind it. Yeah, these will probably just congeal into a line eventually. Yeah. What's that doing? Anything? Come on. Come on, camera. GoPro. So that's the storm that's coming behind us. That one almost looks a little bit better. Looks kind of cool on the front. I gotta get my eyes on it instead of just the camera, dude. Oh, that's kind of cool. There is a little bit of stuff above. Here, I'll. How's that look? Now you can kind of see up into it. That's what's coming to us. Thanks, Mo Hunter 68. Appreciated. On a Minnesota marginal chase day. Oh, that was a flash of lightning. Oh. Oh, that was a bolt. Do I have to get my camera out? I don't know where that bolt was. But I'm still hearing it. Oh. Do you hear that rumble? I don't know if you can hear that rumble, but there was a rumble. That's the storm that's coming at us right now. And it's a little beautiful. us the leading edge of it. Bolt definitely came from that storm behind us. Gonna take a look at, this is in front of us. We got a storm. Whoops. We got a storm in front of us and a storm behind us. And this is our current and yeah. Hello, hello, hello. This back storm, I think, is going to be our new friend now, the one that we're watching in the back. Yo, what up, Jack? This is going to be our new friend, guys. The one storm that's coming into that's coming in is what we're watching. We might get some bolts back there. I hear the thunder is rolling back there. I haven't seen a bolt yet. Move it down a little bit. Hello, hello. Move the camera down a little bit. Hello, hello. That is our storm. I don't want to set up it like a time lapse right now, just because it I know rain's coming. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot of manure bugs coming in here. So that is the current storm that is behind us. Oh, we do have me up. Hello, hello, hello. Upside down with the GoPro data on. Love to see it. Maybe I'll try to fix that. 1 second. How do I flip this? Oh, I might have messed up. Nope. Sorry about that. 1 second. Got a lot of layers. And then move this over. And there we go. What the? I'm just going to leave it at that. Hi, Lisa. Hope everything's going well and you're having a great Tuesday. How many more days of May do we got? One? One more day of May? Hola, Mike. Do not speak any other languages. But yeah. Maybe a little bit of a cinnamon action in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Thank you again, Mo Hunter. Much appreciated. Just chilling, watching marginal storms in Minnesota. And that's basically the whole storm. Starting to get a lot more rumbles of thunder. A lot more rumbles of thunder. This thing can start cranking out some cloud to ground bolts. That would be cool. But we might get, there is hail in there. Wow, this thing's getting decent enough where I might actually take out my camera and take a picture. But I think I'm going to set up my lav mic so that I can still talk to you guys when I'm outside. I think I got it. The storm is moving just slow enough where I have enough time to do it before the rain comes. But this does take a second to set up in the back of the truck right now. It's a little bit of a process, but nothing we're unfamiliar with. Just setting up better audio right now. Give me a minute or two. Just got to find a free USB port because there's 1,000 things plugged into this computer right now. Not 1,000, but a good 10. The USB bandwidth is pretty much maxed out on this computer, but that is all right with me. Oh, it's getting closer. The storm is getting closer. All right, one more thing to connect. Then we get to power it on. Transfer everything over. And make sure it sounds good. But that storm's getting closer. The thunder is ramping up right now. Right, that's running through there. Just got to turn this on now and get my mic. Five more seconds and you'll have, actually, I don't want to lie to you, about a minute left before the audio is better. All right, it's all hooked up, powered on, powered on. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're all having a good day. The storm's getting closer to us. There is a hail core on it. It looks like a little bit of a hail core. I can't show you with the back cam, but there it is. Our back storm has a little bit of hail. So that is looking behind us. I think the levels are good. Might be a little hot. All right, hold on. There we go. That's better for that. So you go through all these, make sure these are all good. That's good. How's this one going? That is good. How's this one? And that is good. And that is good. All right, we're in business. Oh, there was a bolt that was close. Or some guy loading a tractor. Nope, nope. All right, I think I fixed the double echoing. So I should be good now. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't double echo anymore. Just had to make sure everything's good. All right, we're starting to get some hail again. Are we? Or is it just raindrops? Sometimes I can't tell. Nope, it's hail. I think we're gonna sit right here and go right through this hail core. Sorry about the echo, sorry. It's all good now. There's a little bit of hail coming. We might have to kind of reposition to get in dead center of it. This is what the hail looks like, or the storm looks like. We're right on that back one. Right on that back one. And looks like the hail is done right now. That's what's coming for us. A little bit of a raindrop on the camera. We are just west of Buffalo, Minnesota. And these storms are, it's a marginal day. It's a marginal day. But the Twin Cities, National Weather Service of the Twin Cities has issued another special weather statement for the storm we're on, I think, or it's for the storm to our south. So the storm to our south, never mind. I think this storm is gonna just, do we wanna go inside of it? See how big the hail is? I gotta look at my maps. Well, we got the lake right there, so we can't go too far. Is there a beach by the lake? That could be cool to see, I think yeah, and the coverage of the storms is picking up. Do I have any access to the lake? No. Birch Lake? No. I just want a public beach. Deer Lake public launch. Huh. Let's go there for a second. We're gonna go to a boat launch to see if we can see any hail. Excuse me. Hail hit the water. So we're gonna go into the storm. There's a rainbow. Wow. That thing looks sick. Actually, what the? Dang. Why did this happen? I went the wrong way. Hang on. Hang on to your pants, everybody. All right, don't drive into the ditch, Jake. I want a shot of that rainbow. Am I really spinning my tires? Oh, yeah. Look at that rainbow. That is very vibrant. It still is. I don't know how much road we got left up here. Accept it. Da, da, da. Oh, I see the pot of. Oh yeah. It's gonna go away pretty quick. We're losing the sun. But it starts right there. Oh yeah. And, oh, double rainbow. Oh my gosh. Oh, you see that? Very faint, but out of nowhere. Oh, I'm fantastic. Blonde. E. I'm fantastic. Doing great. Chasing storms in Minnesota, my home state. Couldn't ask for anything better. All right. Well, hopefully you took a picture because it's going away. I know I didn't. I'll try to get one picture. Ah, man, got a new phone. Pictures aren't as good as my old one, but they're still decent. They get the job done. What's this radar looking like? Oh, this radar's looking, we're actually just gonna kind of wait for the storm and get on the backside. So that's the radar right now. I'll show you exactly where we are at. Ha, ha. It's maybe a bit too close. Oh no, you either go way out or way in. So we're right on the west side of this buffalo, right on the west side of that cell. That's looking behind us. That's the sun coming down, making this non-existent rainbow appear. Maybe we will head south to that lake spot. Yeah, let's do that. We can get there from this road, because that could be pretty cool. Once the rain passes, we'll be able to actually see the backside of it. Welcome from Ireland. Hope you're having a grand day over there, or evening, night. What time is it? It's probably night. It's sunny, but it's raining out. How can it be? Boom, the sun from behind. So that's looking behind right now. That's our back. Anyway, boat landing. Whoa! "30 miles per hour. Crazy stuff. Got some traffic up ahead. As in, oh, we just got clobbered by some hail. Oh, there's another hail. Oh, yes, yes. This car does not know what to do. I have a vibrant rainbow right out my left-hand window. Did I pass them? What are you doing, guy? Oh, this is some decent hail. Oh, she was terrified. Oh, this is decent. Oh, yeah! Hail rainbow! Hopefully she's okay. Still getting hail. Decent sized hail. Wow, getting pounded by this hail. Oh my gosh, I got hail in the car. Little bit. Melting. There's the back cam. Oh, look at this hail. Holy moly. Holy moly. Another car coming by. Wow. Ow, 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 ow. I opened up my window for a second to get a video. Coming in like, just coming in, you know? They should probably severe warn this. At least put out a statement. Just sending out a tweet to the National Weather Service. To let them know what's going on with the storm so they can coordinate their watches and warnings. Hopefully that uploads decently. That rainbow is still in there. Oh my gosh, it just got really cold because I got a little precipitation on me. So that is the storm that we just went through, that little bit of pink there. Pretty decent. Yeah, I am watching the storm down by Glen Coast and Plateau, the one that's just south. That one just went severe warned, actually. The one to the south. So we're up here on this storm right now. And this storm just went severe warned down by Glencoe. Glencoe? Isn't it Glenclose? Glencoe? I don't know, by Plateau. Pick its different name when you can't pronounce the one you're saying. So that one will be moving towards us as well. But we're right up here right now. But this storm was decent. That's some good hail. For the National Weather Service, we just kind of report what we're seeing out here. Helps them make a decision. And just confirms that their warnings that they're putting out are accurate in their watches, and yeah, that everything that they're putting out is accurate. It's like ground truth, kind of. Oh, there was a bolt of lightning. Yeah, we might have to drop down to the next storm. Kind of like this style of chasing where you just on one storm, go down to the next. Should we drop down to Waverly? I think we should drop down to Waverly and then kind of take a look at that severe warned one, because that one is looking a little bit more interesting to me. But we shall see. Give me 1 second here. Just got to make sure that everything is going well on the back end. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you click that like button and subscribe for future chases. Leech Lake up north. We always have good rainbow intercepts. That's behind us, a little bit of a pickle situation back there. Got some rain going down. I think we're going to head south. And go to that trailing storm that's right down there. So that's not the storm that we're on the north side, but it's close. Oh, there's good rumbles of thunder out there. Let's see if this will work. All right. This is trying to post. Another tornado warning issued for Colorado. Not here. There was a flash of lightning. Yeah, I think, how far away is Hollywood, Minnesota? I've never even heard of that town name before. If you're from Minnesota, you probably haven't either. Oh my gosh, Spotify, stop opening up. Hollywood is south of Waverly. Oh, it's a little far away. It's probably 30 minutes. Yeah. Well, we're going to go down the line and take a look at this storm. So let's go check it out. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, Jake, hit the gas. Which way do we want to go? Can we go this way? Or is this a dead end? I might have trapped myself. No, we're good. Gotta make sure the camera's locked. Camera behind us. That's looking behind us now. And this is looking in. Oh, there was a bolt. I know you saw. Hopefully it captured on stream. Yeah, that storm's not too far away. We're actually really close to it. 25 minutes from like the core of it. But yeah, that storm could be a menace. The tail end, it's on the tail end. So we'll see what that one does. That's the one I'm interested in now. We're gonna make new best friends again. Let's see if that storm stays severe warned, though, enough to, yeah, see if it stays severe warned, because this is all becoming a line of storms right now where we're at, and we want to be on the tail end one, just because that's our best shot at structure and some decent lightning. Hopefully we can set up and get some lightning shots. Yep. I've lived here for 27 years, and I've never heard of Hollywood, Minnesota. Good to know that we have a Hollywood in Minnesota. Sometimes on a radar scope, that is what I'm using to show you guys radar right now and what I use to storm chase. It likes to show really abstract towns on there. Like I've seen towns that they're not even on Google Maps. They have a population of basically 2 people live in the town, and yeah, that's looking behind us though right now. That's the storms. It's kind of looking a little pretty. But we have other fish to fry, so we're going to keep moving, but that does look cool. I might stop and take a picture. Nah. Yeah. You can see other storms underneath that in the distance. Yep, it is moving to me. That is, that's my favorite type of storm chasing, is when one storm kind of dies off and you have another one right behind it. You can just hop right down to it. Got one car coming to the right, and then we're clear. All right, take a good look at that storm because we're going to switch camera angles. Wow, yeah, lots of storms going up over there. Storms going up over on the border of Minnesota, Wisconsin as well. But I like the chances of the storms that we're on a little bit better. Bring the radar back up. So that's kind of the tail end of it. Any of these storms heading towards the Twin Cities? Not yet, but they could in the future. But I mean, towards as these storms progress throughout the evening and towards nighttime, the severe threat is going to wind way down, and they're probably just going to become more of a rain event. Maybe some sub-severe thunderstorms, which they mainly are right now, sub-severe, except for the one down by, I'm going to say it again, Hollywood, Minnesota. But we'll see if that stays severe. I have a feeling this is going to connect and become just a line of storms. I don't know that number, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer it. Shoot me a text if it was somebody that I knew. But yeah, these storms are gonna probably just line out as the evening continues, unfortunately. So probably sub-severe storms through the cities later on, I think. They're gradually, ever so slightly, if they keep back building, moving to the east. See if radar scope can zoom out a little bit. So that's the line that I'm talking about right there. Kind of see the big picture. We're going for the tail end Charlie, which is just the tail end storm. Here's all 4 cameras with me upside down. I'm not going to fix that right now because that seems really annoying. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for future chases. It means a lot and helps out the channel a lot. Really love storm chasing. I'd be out here with or without the stream, but streaming is it's pretty fun. So invested a lot to get it to this point, and it's going well, but can make it better in the future, and it will be. So yeah. Got a 4-way coming up. Will Minnesota getting severe weather this week? Well, we have maybe a couple severe storms throughout the whole city, but yeah, one severe storm that's just to our south right now. Maybe it looks like some more storms tomorrow, I believe. I haven't looked into it too deeply though, but I don't think I'll be chasing tomorrow. Going to be going on a little trip with Adele, my girlfriend, out to Wyoming, to Yellowstone and the Grand Teton National Park for 5 days. Debated on going storm chasing, but the forecast just doesn't look like it's what I want to see for driving all the way down to Texas and New Mexico. I'd rather drive out to Wyoming, so going to go and do that instead. And then possibly the following week, around like the 10th to the 15th, is looking like that could pick up for severe weather, and we'll be chasing that if something comes in the middle or early mid-June. Yes, there was also storms that rolled through last night. So we're just heading down to this tail end storm right now. GPS says we'll be in Hollywood in 15 minutes. Slow down going through Waverly, Minnesota. There's also a Waverly, Iowa, because there was a tornado last year or the year before, the Waverly tornado. Man, the years blend together. I was not on that tornado though. I was on the Jewel tornado at the time, which was arguably a little bit more photogenic. Got some light tree debris down here. Light tree debris and leaves down from the hail. Tipped over trash can. Got to photograph that and send that into the news. Yep, just light branches down. Nothing too crazy. A few tipped over trash cans, but that one's still standing. But the town of Waverly is looking solid. Howdy. Glass lake on this side of the storms. On the other side might be a little bit more of a, how do I put it, chop shop? No, I don't like that. Chop shop. Choppy waves. What am I looking for? Whitecaps. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh, this is the land of 10,000 lakes. We've passed about 5 of them. Ooh, I'm seeing a little outflow boundary that's coming off these storms. Is that coming off these storms or what? Yeah, coming off these storms. Wonder if that'll hit any other instability and cause some more storms to form. But we are going down to get this one by Lesser Prairie, Hollywood, Minnesota, if you know the Hollywood area. Starting to fog up a little bit. Where am I? I'm by those storms. Currently, Montrose. Montrose, is that how you say it? In between Montrose and Howard Lake. Heading south. Heading south. Let's take a look behind us, because that's where the storms are. Wow. That's looking mean. That's looking mean. So that's the line of storms. Maybe I'll take that one. Crossing over the railroad track. I already got stopped by a train once today, so that was fun. Luckily, nothing serious was happening. Yep, believe it or not, we do have a Hollywood in Minnesota. I'm going to guess the population is around, I'm going to be generous and give them 7 to 12 people in Hollywood, Minnesota. None of which, it's not like the Hollywood in California, I can tell you that. But we got to check out this town now. Ooh, this thing's got like a little reverse hook on it. You see that? Right on radar? We got to check that out. What is going on? That is crazy. Oh, the velocity, it maybe has a little bit of very broad rotation, but I don't expect too much with it, but that hook is crazy. Let me zoom in on that for you, because this is the storm coming into Lesser Prairie that we're targeting, and that's got a crazy reverse hook on it. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That it doesn't mean that it has anti-tornadic potential. It just means that it's probably just how the rain's developing. But yeah, we're looking at it now, but we just need to get a little bit closer. If you take that image and like kind of mirror it and flip it, then I'd be like, oh wow, we got a situation going on. Yeah, crazy hook on that radar presentation. Maybe slight broad rotation on radar. Tornado warning continues in Colorado, not Minnesota. I think the storm's just kind of back building and it just happened to look like a hook. Let's take a look behind us. Just some high-based clouds that look pretty stable, excuse me. Uh, 10 minutes till Hollywood. And Hollywood's in the rain right now. Let's show a little bit more of this way. Got a little bit of structure. Okay. I see a faint rainbow out my driver's side window. Very faint though. Not like anything we saw before. There's the radar. The hook got a little bit fatter, but not a real hook. Oh. We are chasing a Minnesota marginal day today. Don't get to see these too often. This year, it's been very dry for Minnesota up here for severe weather. Closest, had a couple Iowa days, but this is like the first, in my eyes, chaseable day that I've had. And it's a marginal day for 5% risk of hail, which we have experienced, so I would say that the 5% verified. But yeah, these storms are mainly elevated, nothing really ground scraping. But hopefully in the middle of June, it'll ramp up here and we'll actually get some storms up towards Minnesota, Iowa, and everyone can see a Minnesota severe season up here. The past few years have been lucky in Minnesota, where we have had a lot of severe weather up here and early on and kind of throughout the year, so I could get my storm fixed that way. And this storm just dropped its severe warning, so it is now just has a severe weather statement, and you can see barely on the screen off to the west of that hook feature is another little blob forming. So I think what's going to happen now is these storms are going to connect and kind of form a bigger line storm, but they're not back building, it's more of a side building storm, which is interesting. So maybe it could become supercellular like, but right now these storms are not too impressive, but that's kind of cool right there. You can kind of see the tower going up, and that is the storm that was just severe warned. We're looking south towards Hollywood, Lesser Prairie, Minnesota. Hope everybody's having a good day today. A good Tuesday. Probably, if your work, just getting back to it in the States after having a long weekend for Memorial Day. Ooh, we got some information on the population of Hollywood, Minnesota. 1,016. That is decent. That is a decent town. That is 100 times more than what I was predicting. Yep, there is tornado warnings out in Colorado. I saw that there was one observed as well. If you're in the warning path, make sure you're in your safe place. I don't know exactly where in Colorado. I've just been reading the warnings. I haven't really been seeing where they have been. But yeah, but this storm, it just dropped its special weather statement, but I think they were reissued. Give it a second to re-update. We're gonna go get on the backside of this storm now. Let's take a look behind us quick. Pretty stable clouds, maybe some going up. Yeah, every human has a dog. Probably. Getting into the more of the farm lands of Minnesota, which is better for viewing storms. Less trees, but still a decent amount of trees. Actually having some pretty good outflow winds right now that are hitting us. So winds coming to us that are ahead of the storm. And yep, new special weather advisory, is that what they call them? Special weather statement was issued for the storm that we're going on. Winds of 30 miles per hour, winds in excess of 30 miles per hour, and nickel-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. On the last two storms, we did confirm that there was some good hail in there. We are going to have to go through this one again. We'll see if there's any hail, but not seeing too big of a hail signature. Slight hail signature. I kind of want to get a little bit to the west and then south on the backside of this storm to watch it from back there, because there is some lightning dropping out the backside, and if we get a couple bolts on camera, that would be awesome. This is a new storm than what we were on 20 minutes ago. Just kind of following this line down. Storms have been forming right around this area for the past 2-3 hours, I'd say. 2 hours? Yeah, probably 2 hours. Could Minnesota get enhanced this week? Probably not. I'm not seeing any indication. Maybe a marginal tomorrow. I haven't looked past that, but we have a chance of thunderstorms pretty much every evening and late afternoon, evening this week. A chance. It all just depends on what plays out the day before and how things develop throughout the day and how instability is throughout the day. I saw that around noon today, a little bit after noon, that there was good instability in the atmosphere for forming storms. So I decided today was a worthy day to get out and take a look. Oh yeah. So this is our storm. So we're looking at a lot of rain right here, but that's the right edge. And we kind of want to get over to that edge a little bit and go through it. So I think on this road over here, I got to take a look at my maps, maybe when we stop up here. But we're going to start to get into the rain again. But here we are. This is it. This is Hollywood, Minnesota. Welcome. That's a decent house. I think we'll go over to Lesser Prairie. Take this main road over. It's just a little jaunt to the west. Might be able to see Lesser Prairie on the map. Do I have the cities on? Yeah, I do. It does say that I can turn here. So yeah, let's get over to Lesser Prairie. Do have some cars coming though. Give it a second. We'll take a look back behind us. That car's turning, and let's roll. Let's take a look behind us again. So we're gonna get into the rain a little bit, but then once we get to Lesser Prairie in 5 minutes, we will hopefully be on the backside and be able to get a good view of this storm. Because that's where the better structure is. I don't know how good it'll be today, but that's normally where the better structure is. Ooh, getting some fierce winds. Probably 30 miles per hour. Maybe not that strong. When you're in the moment, you always think it's bigger than it is, and then you go back and you're like, oh wow. Or when you're chasing tornadoes or storms, you're like, wow, I was right there. And then you watch it back on the camera, and it's like, oh, I wasn't that close to it. Ooh, we might get some good structure on the backside of this. Think it's getting slider enhanced? I don't think we'll see a slider enhanced this week. I mean, I'm giving it about a 5% chance of getting a slight this week. 5%. But we'll see. And that'd be for wind or hail. But you never know. Weather is fluent. Weather is fluent. It's changing all the time. So the forecast could call for general thunderstorms, and then the next morning you're in a slight risk for elevated severe weather. There I am, upside down, right side up. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're still gonna be chasing for a little bit, as long as there's storms to chase. We're going to be taking a left right here and getting on the backside of this storm. Lesser Prairie, next 2 exits. Woohoo. You can kind of see the wind moving on those trees a little bit. Very hard to see through the camera though. But yeah. All right, this is our storm. Gosh, should we just drop all the way down behind it? Probably gonna come back up this road. But that is a very defined rain shaft. Very defined, wow. You can see the exact cutoff point. Definitely outflow dominant right now. Very elevated. You see the clouds way up there? Wow. Oh, is this a farm? Thought it was a road I could pull off on. I want to pull off into their house. Wow, look at that. Crazy. Very elevated. Very elevated. I'll pull off up here and we'll let this storm pass and we'll watch this rain edge. What is that? A fire station. Where can I pull off? There's so many trees. Well, we're gonna have to turn around in a second anyways. This is not gridded farmland. I think. Dead end. Give me 1 second. Just trying to find a good spot to pull off to let this storm pass. Now we're gonna have to come back north again. I think right up here on the other side of these trees I can pull off. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful day out here, chasing blue skies. I know everyone tunes in for the blue sky streams. think this is a road. Yes, it is. A dirt road. Exactly what I wanted. Well, structure is nil. Non-existent. But we got this beautiful rain shower. Wow. I'll pull off right here. I don't even think there's bolts coming down right now. Let me get a better shot. All right, we are now behind the storm, and this is what you see. Storm is actually very much becoming a storm. It is dying out slightly, and you know what? It's even funnier than that. The storm up by Buffalo is getting its act together. That is hilarious. Should we go back up to Buffalo? We're at right by Lesser Prairie. Minnesota, because we are Minnesota storm chasers, and we live here, and we don't want to drive over 1,000 miles one way to see storms in Texas and New Mexico, but we would. But there's too many commitments here. Too many responsibilities. Hello from Mankato. Not too far from you. Not too far from you. What if we should go back up to that Buffalo storm? I don't really want to look at the environment too much because I'm just kind of chasing. Yeah, we were just in Buffalo though. Gotta go all the way back up there. Unbelievable. If you want to see a good rain shower, there it is. Could ramp back up. We don't know. But it is very elevated. But this is, oh, dang, that bug. Here, just enjoy it. Just embrace the bug guts on the windshield. Here, I'll give you full screen. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? If you kind of shake your head from left to right and just loosen your whole face and your eyes, it looks like something's going on in the clouds, but it's just bug guts. Yeah. Let's take a look behind us. Ooh, the sun's pretty. Should have been keeping an eye on that Buffalo storm more. What's that one doing? Is it progressing? Degressing? Oh, it's getting warm out again. Oh, there's more storms forming behind it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Should we go up to Buffalo? There's no lightning on this storm, and there's lightning in Buffalo. Oh my gosh. Do we go back up to Montrose? Oh, you're making me type it in? I just wanted to say it. Google Maps. Ooh, that's kind of far away. Oh yeah, definitely training thunderstorms. Definitely not staying very discreet. Kind of like the upside down view. Just looking at the storms right now. Got a fly in here. Well, let's go back to Hollywood to keep up with this, and then we'll keep an eye on it and see if there's any more hail cores that develop. The one in Buffalo might be getting a little bit stronger. This one could ramp back up too. But towards evening, it is looking like storm severe potential will diminish or go down. Oh my gosh, this fly is attacking me. Let's go back up to Hollywood to keep up with this storm and take a look at it from another angle. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can't sing that. Might get copyrighted. Oh, these are some nice fields though. Look at that, you gotta appreciate that. Okay, that's not showing anything, but yeah. That's looking behind us. Beautiful storm. Just want some bolts. Just want some bolts. Set up a tripod. Oh, we got a pheasant. Have you ever seen a pheasant before? Oh, my seatbelt. People hunt pheasants in Minnesota. This is the best action we're gonna get. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, buddy, I can't keep going. Ah. Oh. Yep, gonna add that to the chase vlog. Yeah, these storms have been ebbing and flowing, meaning they ramp up, they ramp down. That's actually not too bad. I'm gonna step out for a second just to get a whole look at the whole situation. Ah, not too shabby. Not too shabby, actually. When you step back and really just get a wide angle view of it, you're like, that's a thunderstorm. That's a dying thunderstorm right there. That's what you think to yourself. When I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Storms are crazy. You never know what they're gonna do. You try your best to predict them, but then they throw you another curveball and a wrench, and just boom, they're dead and gone. Like this storm right here. It's got nothing left to give us. Nothing. Am I still zoomed in? Oh yeah. Yeah, storms are dying. We will just be in denial that they're dying and continue on and head a little bit north. We're getting some rain. Hopefully the rain kind of picks up. The area needs it, especially with some 90-degree days coming up in Minnesota. Not looking forward to those, so I will not be here. But that brings a general thunderstorm risk every evening to Minnesota. Yeah, this storm died out quick. Like, really quick. I'm surprised it died so fast. It was looking very healthy. Went from severe warning to nothing. I don't know if that muted or not, but I just coughed a little bit. Sorry if you heard it. But I am going to go north and try to capture some bolts on the northern storm and see what that will do. So these are 2 sectors of storms. We're on the southern one right now, the southern one, and it is dying. So we're just going to look at the northern one. And I don't think I have my lightning indicators on, but I don't know if I can do that on desktop. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. I'll have to look another time. I can't do it right now. Yeah, that is the storm that we are currently looking at. Looks like absolute garbage. Bring back the snow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like May's like coming to a close this week, and I'm like, wow, summer's already over, but it hasn't even begun yet. So I've already taken my winter boots back out of the storage bins. Just kidding. It's going to be 90 this week in Minnesota, probably throughout most of the US. It'll be pretty warm. All right, here's our decaying storm. There's the back edge of it, elevated, and looks very stable. Looks very, very, very stable, meaning like it's in stable air. So it won't increase in severity. But you never know. Buffalo has been getting rained on. Buffalo around the St. Michael area has been getting rained on for a while now. Do you have storms behind me slightly, peeking through the sun? I am a big fan of winter. I do love me a good blizzard. And I think to myself, what a wonderful day. Hopefully everybody else is having a wonderful day out there. Just know that storms will be there for you, and they'll always be wanting to be chased. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. Storms want to be chased. That's why they move. That's my scientific reasoning behind storms. Anyways, we're gonna forget I said that. This storm is absolutely dying that we're on right now. That you're looking at right now, it's toast. Kish, kapoosh, dead. So we have to go back up to the Buffalo one if we want another storm that has the potential to produce anything. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to take a left and head north. We're currently heading east. Good day from the USA as well. You are now, if you're in Australia, you're probably in the last day of May. So congratulations on that. I don't know why, but good job getting there before us. You beat us every single day to the next. And I think to myself, sometimes you just gotta sing to get through the dull parts of the drive for storm chasing. I can't believe this storm absolutely died. And I have a feeling once we get up to this other one that it is gonna also completely die. But we'll see. It's still putting out lightning bolts, which is intriguing. Once again, we're in Hollywood Township, Hollywood, Minnesota. Buffalo, Minnesota. Go. I don't know.
I'm setting your destination to Buffalo.
Thank you. Thank you, Google. I shouldn't say their name without them paying me. Canada? Where's everybody from? If you're still watching this moderate cloud stream, might be on some lightning bolts in a bit. It's always crazy how people watch from all over the world. It amazes me. Can't thank everybody enough for tuning in. We'll see if this storm can get its act together. That's looking behind us. Oh yeah, a lot of Minnesota, Wisconsin. Over in Europe, Norway, Denmark. Awesome to see everybody from all around. We do have a little storm looking to our, that's just going up just to our west. I might pull off up here in a second just to show you for a moment. Is there a good road to pull off on? Maybe I'll just kind of... there's a farm pull-off right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you can just get a little bit more off the road. Look at this feature, everybody. 1 second. Gotta get you off the stick. Call my tripod the stick. Sartell, Indiana, St. Paul, Minnesota. Look at this. Ooh, my cord. A little bit of a lowering right there. Behind the sun. That's sweet. Yeah, a lot of Minnesota. Oh, Jack, just northeast of Buffalo. You might be getting a little bit of rain. Expect the storm severity to wind down as the evening continues. But this is a new little bit of rain cell that's developing. I'm currently just north of Hollywood, Minnesota. You're gonna have to look that up even if you're from Minnesota, because you've probably never heard of it before, or just south of Howard Lake in Montrose. But look at that sun. Wow. That's kind of cool. The sun's right behind that cloud. I think these storms, are becoming very disorganized. Mm, 5 minutes west of you, the rain. Yeah, it does that sometimes. These storms are not moving very fast. Oh yeah, Fergus Falls. You guys had some severe weather over there. Probably got some overshooting anvils. All clear. Let's continue our way up. After seeing that cool cloud. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, I leveled my camera when we're on the side of the hill. Just gonna head up to Buffalo. Buffalo, Minnesota, and see if these storms die out by the time we get there. We're not too far away, so we are going back. But storms are definitely getting slower and weaker. Yeah, blizzard. Definitely doing some more blizzard chasing this upcoming winter. But winter just ended, so we got 4 months of severe weather season to get through. What do we got? June, July, August. September's kind of meh. So 3 months of severe, then a little bit of downtime. Maybe hurricane season, but chased 2 hurricanes before, but they're not really my forte. But maybe if I went with someone else, I could do a little bit better, but hurricanes are something else, especially Cat 4 hurricanes at night. Those are scary. Hurricane Laura was the one that I experienced, and whew. Is that a supercell? No. None of these storms here in Minnesota are supercell. Just general thunderstorms. And we got one developing right in front of us. That's a new one. You can see the towers going up. But yeah, I don't know how tall they're getting, but these storms are dying out. So as predicted, through the late evening, late evening, the storm intensity diminishes. So it's to be expected. These storms are probably going to die out, and not much chance of a squall line. Yeah, hurricanes can be, I mean, all storms can be really destructive, and you never hope that any damage or injuries or worse happen. But storms are interesting. It's a weird fascination. Don't control the weather, but there to document it if something happens and help in any ways that I can. If it's directing emergency personnel or being first on the scene to help people out immediately after something happens. But also just chase for love a good storm structure, and a tornado in an open field, can't beat it. Most tornadoes are brief and short-lived. It's the rare exception of the long-lived, intense tornadoes that cause the most destruction. These are the storms that we're looking at. They're pretty wimpy. Actually, they're very wimpy. Storms are dying out towards, what town is it? Towards Buffalo and St. Michael. Yep, the storm spotting class through National Weather Service. That's how I first got started out. How I got started out chasing was one day I was sitting in the garage. I noticed a storm pop up to the north of me. I went and followed it. It was probably moving at 40 miles per hour. It was moving really fast, and chased it through the Twin Cities. And ever since then, I was like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. I need to do this, like, for real. And then I started learning, watched Skip Talbot's videos on YouTube, and watched a lot of storm forecasting videos, how to. Then I learned about the National Weather Service programs, went to a storm spotting class, and the rest is history. Just started chasing every severe season since, and it's grown every year. Last year, didn't chase an incredible amount because I got some tornadoes early on, and then just had a really busy summer last summer. This summer is still busy, but got some good opportunities to chase. So me and Adele had a good trip early May. Was considering going down and chasing this upcoming week down in Texas and New Mexico, but opted for a vacation with Adele out to the state of Wyoming instead. So we're going to go out there for 5-6 days and hang out starting tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Going to go to the Grand Tetons in Yellowstone and camp and maybe do some backpack camping. So that should be good. And then after that, looks like maybe the 10th through the 15th of June could be a little active, severe weather period, and I got some opportunities in there to chase if anything does come of that. But predicting the weather in the future is the most difficult thing that a forecaster can do. So you never know what's going to happen. You can use all the guidance in the world, but things can fall apart at the last minute, so you never know. Don't you can live on chasing? Like, make a living on chasing? There's people out there that are doing it right now. I don't know if it's for me, though. It's a lot of commitment, a lot of traveling. I do it more recreationally, as a hobby. I don't know if I'd want it as a full-time job. Seems like I don't know. That's a lot of stress to make sure everything is coming together. So for now, it will remain a hobby, and I enjoy it very much. Storms are definitely my passion. Coming into a little bit of rain right now, but as you can see on radar, these storms are rain showers. I would call them rain showers over storms now. I see there may be a strike or two like 5 minutes ago, a lightning bolt, but they're just so sub-severe, it's not even funny. Right now we're just south of, we're by Waverly, south of Buffalo, Minnesota. Not really on to anything, but oh, that's some cool structure. I'm going to show you some cool structure in a second behind the sun. It's kind of like a little bit of an updraft. We're in Montrose. See if I can find a spot to pull off. What is this? I should have pulled in there. Ah, there's too many trees. It's hard to make a decision. Lots of solar panels right there. I'll show you a nice updraft. No, there's too many trees. Dang it. Let me find a clear spot and show you this updraft. That's right above us. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, those modified vehicles are very, very spendy. I just take the damage to my truck and keep moving on. Replace a windshield and keep moving on. Haven't had to replace too many windshields though. Only one this year. Hopefully it stays that way. They're not too spendy though. They're pretty cheap. Fellow storm spotter from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Hello. Hopefully you get some storms eventually. There's some storms in Wisconsin right now. I don't know exactly where. I haven't been keeping track on them, but I think they're just across the border, probably more severe than what we're on. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a land for sale? Okay. Well, let's take a look at this. I'm gonna back in here and show you this. Oh, well, that's all right. On the farmland a little bit. Show you this little cute updraft. Boom. You can see the clouds moving if you look long enough. I'm just north of, I'm pretty much in Montrose, Minnesota, south of Buffalo. Gotta get something to say my location. It's in the works, but I haven't worked on it too much. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave that like, hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate it. Just watching this cloud right now through the rain. And got a little bit of bug guts on the windshield, so enjoy that too. Take it all in. Take it all in. Oh yeah. Oh, that sun is peeking through on the bottom. Oh. That is the whole storm right there. Very impressive. I think there was an observed tornado warning in Colorado. I haven't seen any pictures though. But yeah. Oh, I've seen one picture from Jacob McMillan on Instagram, and it's a very small funnel with a little dusty base for touching down. Thanks for subscribing. Means a lot. We've already had a great season this year. Me and Adele have intercepted a couple tornadoes this year. One of them being fully condensed down, one being a little weak multi-vortex tornado. So that's cool. Sun is right in my face right now. Just beautiful. You can see the reflection or the shadow of the camera mount. So I don't know if you want a behind the scenes look of what I see and what's running in here, but I'll give you one really quick. So that's the camera that I use. And then got the radar and everything up on the computer right here to see, along with the stream. Got my camera in here, runs this audio right here for wireless microphones that I can have, which are the lav mics right here. No sponsorships. But yeah, and then the secret sauce, that's just extra power, is back here. So that is the secret sauce back there. Get all the great connection. So that, yeah, we're gonna need some more rain in Minnesota, that's for sure. This will help this week. There'll be thunderstorms every week, but it looks like literally there are storms on the west and the east side of the Twin Cities. So I believe the rain shield is real. Like it kind of puts a little rain shield around the Twin Cities. Oh, what the heck? Is that storm gonna do something right back there? Let me zoom in on it. You gonna do something? Because that's the storm that is literally behind us right now. Oh my gosh. We'll have to watch that one for a second just to see if it does anything. It has a lightning bolt. It's literally to our south right now. I think if we clicked on that camera, yeah, I think that's it right there. Let me go outside and whip that camera off. Whipped it off. See, now you can hear me when I'm outside and shooting. How is this happening? How is this storm ramping back up? That storm is this little cell right there. We will see if that cell progresses. Should I find a better spot? I love doing time-lapse photography. And if I could find a spot to set up to kind of just time-lapse this storm, that'd be kind of cool. Let's go right here. Well, let's actually find a good pull-off, Jake. Let's just not put an intersection in. That's someone's house. That looks like a nice open farm field. That is 5 minutes away. Beautiful. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna go see if we can get a sick time lapse of this storm forming. maybe it'll ramp back up. You never know. I spend a lot of time in the farm fields. Did I go the wrong way? No. And we'll get in front of it. Ooh, there's a rainbow off to my right. Can't show you right now, but yeah. Eventually get a camera that we can move around on the outside. Eventually. This is a pretty decent day for a marginal chase. This storm's ramping up. It's got a little bit of a hail core. Is that supposed to trim there? No. It's got some pink in there. I won't say hail core. It's got some pink. Which way is this storm moving? I'm not sold on going more. Oh, this storm's gonna go right by us to the south. So we just gotta find a nice farm field right up here, and we will be set for the next 5 minutes. This is a dead end for someone's house. It's hard to tell if some of these roads are public or private. I think I'll try going right there. I think I'm going to try to turn off right up here at this turn. No tornado risk, just a marginal overall risk for thunderstorms. So there have been a couple severe warned storms. A couple, as in like 2 in the whole state of Minnesota. And everything else has been sub-severe, but this one storm's ramping up right now. We're patient. And now we're gonna try to get a good eagle eye view of it. So that's our little guy right there. Oh, there's a rainbow right there too. How far over? These trees are kind of in my way right there. Let's go up a little bit further. I think this is a dead end. Oh man, I didn't know if there's trees on both sides of this. There's farm fields, but there's also these giant trees. You have arrived. Well, I have, but this isn't my final destination. No, there's too many trees. Is this a dead end? I don't think so. Hello, sir. There's our storm. What kind of camera am I using? I'm using a GoPro. It's just connected by cables, HDMI cables. Oh, this storm's taller than you think. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm on the back roads of Montrose right now. Questioning my decision to go this far. I think I'm looking at the wrong storm. The one that we want is to our south, which would be directly what we're looking at right there. 40th Street. Oh, it's paved. Is there not a farm pull-off? No. Got a little bit of a rainbow action in front of us. We're paralleling this storm right now. So this storm right here is not the storm that you see on radar. Oh, that would be a good pull-off spot. Potentially. Hopefully this road is not a dead end. They wouldn't put a paved road all the way down here. Or would they? Crow Springs County Park. That could be interesting. Is this road public or private? Dead end. Let's go down here anyways. Because right at the end, looks like there's a giant solar farm with a big open field. Oh no. Oh, I thought those leaves were gonna hit my camera. This is Minnesota chasing in the jungle. But then you're awakened by great views. Oh my gosh, this is definitely someone's house or something. I'm so sorry. All right, we gotta actually turn around. This is definitely someone's driveway. I'm sorry. It looked like a farm field. Oh my gosh. Will we ever see this storm that I've been tracking? I don't know. But that's it. There it is. Boom. Did I hit those trees? I think I hit those leaves. I just cannot find a good pull-off. Oh, there's some fog. There's some steam coming up, actually. Look at this. Look at that. That is sweet. The cool surface of the tarmac and the warm sun. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna let this car pass so that I can pull right in here. Oh, how tempting to go drive out there, huh? What are we looking at? I think this is our storm right here. Or am I blind? Am I looking at a dying storm? I mean, I know I am, but oh, it just doesn't look good. That's the storm, I think. I'm 99% sure that is it. take a look at the whole radar. The other storms are gone. There's a storm heading up by Hugo. But this is it. This is your Minnesota marginal day. You get bug splats and this. This is definitely it. It's already kind of collapsing on itself. You live 1 mile from my location? Yeah, I'm just south of Buffalo, north of Montrose, northeast of Waverly, northwest of Delano. And this storm is once again ramping all the way down. I'm literally chasing rain showers. And it feels all right because I live close. It feels all right. Faint rainbow out my window. That's kind of cool with those truck tracks through there. No bolts. No nothing. Just out here enjoying Minnesota Marginal Day. Oh, getting some rain. Getting back into it. Not really. But we're out here. Hey, these storms were ramping up until they ramped down, and there was hail. Hey, if you had to clean out your garage to move them in, now your garage is cleaned out for the next severe event. Minnesota is not a storm state like I remember. Well, not yet. Our storm season really is in June, like towards the end of June and July, when the jet stream kind of moves more to the north. But right now everything's more of the severe weather's to the south. Thanks, the Green Lake. Glad I'm streaming too, but not streaming too much. Streaming some general storms, general rain showers. There's another storm going up over towards Stockholm, but if just west of Howard Lake. But if the previous storms say anything, it will die as well, because this storm is dying too. So I don't think I'm going to chase that one. Wisconsin looks to have a line going through it. But this was to be expected towards, as the evening went on, closer to nighttime, the storms will become less and less. Oh yeah, there's definitely tornadoes in Minnesota in the summer. I've seen a couple of them, can confirm. Mostly in July. I've only seen Minnesota tornadoes in July. Yeah, Radar Omega is good too. I like Radar Scope for chasing. I feel like it's just a little bit easier to read on the go. And it's just what I grew up using, but also I like using Radar Scope when I'm looking at storms and I'm not on the chase. I wouldn't even call this an MCS. This is just a weak storm. There could still be some storms that develop this evening that could roll through the Twin Cities, but they'll be sub-severe. That's looking behind us. Clear blue skies. Wow. An app for the radar or for what? Where is my mouse? I've lost where my mouse is on my computer. Oh, that's not what I even want to do. What is going on? Yeah, most likely Minneapolis will get nothing. The Twin Cities seems to be a shield. Oh, it's radar scope that's making it messy. I cannot find my mouse. Oh, no. Yep, there's an app for radar scope. So there's a desktop app. I think you have to pay for both of them. And then there's like tiers for it as well. But if you have Radar Omega already, I'd stick with that one. Yep, it is a heat island. Look at that rainbow. It's getting more intense. Well, that's as good as it gets, so I'm going to snap myself a picture. Well, that's a video. Oh, yeah. That is good. Well, that storm is also gone. So I'm gonna head back home. Got to do some packing tonight to head out to Wyoming tomorrow after work and go out there for 5-6 days to the Tetons and to Yellowstone with Adele. So that'll be fun. So I won't be chasing. But after that, I think it'll get active around the 10th to the 15th. And we'll be chasing then if there is storms. So thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. And I will see everybody in the next stream. I don't know when that will be because it depends on weather. But yeah. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye.